Okay guys, welcome back to the channel here. Finally got my tax stamp back for the 300 Blackout SBR. I don't know if I had mentioned this in any previous videos, but I did not build this one as a pistol first. I just waited, bought the stripped lower, had it engraved, built out the lower, and put everything in it that I wanted, and then just waited for the tax stamp to finish out the rest. I ordered this upper from Radical Firearms. I'm pretty happy with the quality so far. I've put about a little over 200 rounds through it as of the filming today, and I've been extremely happy with this 300 Blackout round. I've never shot it before. If you're unfamiliar with it, that's what it looks like there. Nice little round. You get 30 caliber punch in a 223 5.56 case, and just set that to the side there. Now this upper here, I originally wanted to build this one out myself, but at the time I was building it, I could not find any reasonably priced parts. The cheapest stripped upper I could find with the dust cover and the forward assist installed, mind you that's stripped, just the upper, was about $250. I can't remember what brand that was, but I didn't even pay that for this whole upper. Now, it didn't include the bolt carrier or the charging handle. I put those in separately, but it did include the upper barrel, and it had an A2 flash hider on it, and I put this CAC flash can on it. This does well with sound, getting the sound downrange, but for my purposes, it's basically just a thread protector until I get my Yankee Hill 7.62 Phantom suppressor out of NFA jail. Hopefully that should happen within the next few months. I'm still waiting on the Form 3 to go through. That should happen any day now, so it can actually ship to my dealer. But yeah, I've put about a little over 200 rounds through it. Been very happy with it so far. I put Vortex Spark 2 red dot on there, and BCM Mod 3, Mod 4 charging handle. I can never remember the numbers on these things, but it's got the medium latch. I plan on getting another one of these for my full-size rifle. It's just so easy to grab onto, bring back, than the standard mil-spec charging handle. You just grab it and you're good to go. Now the length on this barrel is 8.5 inches. I wanted to stay between 8 to 9 inches. I've seen some uppers that were 9 inches, some that were 7.5. I didn't quite want to go 7.5, so this 8.5 did good. And is a 1 1/8 twist, I believe. Yes, 1 1/8 twist. I don't know if you can see that in there, but it's marked on the barrel, 300 Blackout, 1 1/8 twist. The handguard here, I will be changing that later on down the line. I want a handguard that comes out just about another inch or two further, but that's not exactly in the budget right now, and this one gets the job done. And the bolt carrier I put in it was from Red Barn Armory. It's one of their house brand bolt carriers. It's not a rounded bolt carrier. It's kind of got the hexagonal flat sides to it. And if you notice the trigger there, if you're familiar with these, CMC trigger. I run these in all my ARs. It's 3.5 pound flat face trigger. Beautifully crisp trigger. And got a Magpul ASAP sling adapter to go with the SOE single point sling I have on there, which will be seen in a later video. This is just kind of an introductory video. Plan on getting out to the range, getting some range footage with this, and hopefully have my suppressor before fall and do some testing, show you guys the sound levels with subs and supersonic ammo. Yeah, that's it. Well, I don't know if I mentioned it, built it on an Anderson lower. If you're just looking for a great stripped lower, you cannot go wrong with an Anderson. If you don't need all this fancy crap on there, just get an Anderson. I think I paid with the background check, tax, everything out the door, I'm into this lower about $65. So you can't beat that. And get the Magpul grip on there. And Magpul CTR stock. I love these stocks. 6 position, fully adjustable. And you got that, holds it in place. No rattle. The only rattle on this gun you hear is from the sling adapter. So yeah, guys, there you go. Just a quick introductory video. Just showing my rifle build here. Hopefully within the next few weeks, it's been crazy weather here in Tennessee lately. It's been extremely windy. We've had like 40, 50 mile an hour gusts. And that's common on a springtime Tennessee, but not every day like it's been here lately. And today it is April 8th, I believe. I don't know. But it is about 50 degrees for the high today. So that's another crazy thing for this time of year. Usually we're in shorts and flip-flops already. But it'll get warmer soon. So there you go. Introductory video. And a quick shout out to one of the guys on the Tennessee Gun Owners Forum. I believe his screen name is Dolomite Superfly. I posted some pictures of this build on there, and he sent me a message saying he had these 300 Blackout magazine bands. And if you're familiar with the round, you don't want to get these confused with 5.56 in your rifles. So you want to have some way of designating magazines just for the 300 Blackout, because 223, 5.56 will obviously fit in these. This is PMag. And that's another video I plan to do some mag testing with the different 300 Blackout rounds, because it will function in 5.56 magazines. The only mag I own that I've had any difficulty with in chambering these so far is a hex mag. So if I plan to get out on the range and do some testing with it. But the PMags and Brownells, steel mags I have, aluminum, whatever they are, work just fine. So far, I've ran all but 60 rounds in this gun with PMags. I've run 2 magazines through it with the Brownells mags that I have, and those are GI style mags. They don't even have a anti-tilt follower. But everything's been 100% through this rifle so far, and I wouldn't expect anything less. Run quality products, and you get quality results. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. I've got a lot of good stuff coming up with this gun in the near future. This will be my primary home defense gun, especially once I have the suppressor on the end of it. Now, one note about my suppressor I ordered, it is just a direct thread suppressor, hence the reason that I'll be running this flash can on it when I'm running unsuppressed. Because with these, they recommend not running a crush washer, so you can just thread it on there and go about your business. So the suppressor I've got will be a direct thread. There's some pros and cons with those. They can be, a few decibels quieter because you don't have the quick attach method on there. And it was considerably cheaper too. Ended up running me roughly $5.50-ish before the tax stamp and all that. And the cheapest quick detach suppressor I could find was in the $650 to $700 range. So get what you get. And that will by far not be my first suppressor. I just wanted to get one ordered before the new NFA rules take effect in July. And in addition to having this SBR, my M92 PAP AK pistol is also about a little over a month into the NFA process as well. Hopefully get it back soon. It took me about 3.5 months. I submitted the tax stamp money on this one November 7th of 2015 and got it back early March. And that was before Obama announced his executive actions and the change to the NFA rules. So I don't imagine getting my M92 AK pistol stamp back before, maybe July, August. If I get it back sooner than that, I'll be shocked. But as soon as I do, I'll get a video on that for you too. And stay tuned, guys. I've got a lot more on this on the way.